Dear students, in the last session we were discussing regarding the concept of barriers of communication. So, as you all know, we are dealing in the chapter of directing. Okay, in that we have to see what are the different elements of directing. So, if we see the elements of directing, we have supervision, we have completed that portion, motivation, we have completed that, next leadership, and finally communication. So, in that communication have discussed what is the importance of communication, what is formal communication, what is informal communication, and what are the barriers of communication. I hope you remember that in that barriers of communication we have semantic barriers, right? Yes. Next psychological barriers, organizational barriers and personal barriers likewise. Okay. So, in today's class I am going to discuss regarding improving communication effectiveness. See, any organization for that matter, in order to communicate the things, they require effective communication, right? So, to transfer or to share the ideas or to share the views. Okay. So, in order to share anything, the communication plays a very important role. So, here let us discuss how to improve the communication effectively. So, only with the effective communication, the manager or the leader, he can reach his subordinates. Okay, only with the proper communication he can reach his subordinates or his colleagues. So, let us discuss this tips or let us discuss the points one by one. Yes. So, how to improve the communication? First one, clarify the ideas before communication. Clarify the ideas. So, what is this clarify the ideas? So, before communicating or before communicating anything, the manager, he should have the clear cut picture of that. So, what he want to communicate, ಅವರು ಏನು ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿದ್ದಾರೋ ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಕಟ್ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಇರಬೇಕು. See here, the problem to be communicated or anything, ಏನು ಅವರು ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿದ್ದಾರೋ, the problem to be communicated to the subordinate should be clear in all perspective to the executive. Okay, so executive must be clear of that things. So, executive or the manager, he should have a clear cut picture of the idea or the problem that has to be communicated. Okay, the entire problem should be studied in depth, analyzed and stated in such a manner that it is clearly conveyed to the subordinates. Hope you are getting with this now. So, clarify the ideas. So, here clarify the ideas in the sense, here the executive, he should have the clear cut knowledge about the problem or about the issues that has to be communicated. You have to study in deep about that and you have to analyze the things and finally he has to communicate. See, when we have the clear cut idea, so ಯಾವಾಗ ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ ಇರುತ್ತೋ then only we will be effective in communicating that things. Hope you are getting with this. So, that is the first step to improve the communication. Hope you are getting this. So, how to improve the communication? So, first one, before communicating, the manager or the executive, he should have the clear cut knowledge about that particular things that has to be communicated. Hope you are clear with this. Second one, communicate according to the needs of the receiver. Communicate according to the needs of the receiver. ಅಂದರೆ ರಿಸೀವರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಿದೆಯೋ ಸೊ ಅಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅವರಿಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. See here, the level of the understanding of the receiver should be crystal clear. The level of understanding, because when in an organization there will be various levels of employees, top level idare, middle level idare, lower level idare, but the level of understanding is different. Okay, so ಈಗ ಅಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡುವಾಗ ಟಾಪ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ಮಿಡಲ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ಬಟ್ ವೇರ್ ಆಸ್ ಲೋವರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾನಾಟ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟ್ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ನೀಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನು ವಿಷಯ ಬೇಕೋ ಅಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾವು ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ receiver should be crystal clear to the communicator. Manager should adjust his communication according to the education and understanding of the subordinates, because as I said earlier, in an organization there will be various levels of the employees, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ levels ಅಲ್ಲಿ work ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. when we communicate officially, it may be easier for the top management and middle management people to understand, but coming to lower level people, they cannot understand. So here the manager, he has to take a special care, he has to see the education level, he has to know the understanding level of the receiver, then only he has to communicate. Okay, so based on his audience, ಯಾರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಮುಂದೆ, ಸೊ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕು ಅಂಥ ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ಅವರು ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕ್ಲಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಅಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು ದೆನ್ ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಟ್ ಅದರ್ಸ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನ್. Consult others before communication. What is this consult others? See, manager, he has the right to take decision, but before taking any decision or before making any plans, he has to communicate or he has to consult with others so that he can take some of the tips from them. Okay, so ಒಂದು ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇವರೊಬ್ಬರೇ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನರ ಹತ್ರ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿರಬೇಕು. ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್, ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಮೆಸೇಜ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬೆಟರ್ ಟು ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಅದರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಡೆವಲಪಿಂಗ್ ದ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನ್. So before directly communicating things, it is better to involve the persons necessary, ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು. ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಬಾರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ಸ್ ಮೇ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್, ಓಕೆ, ಟು ಗೇನ್ ರೆಡಿ ಆಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಕೋಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸಬಾರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಎನಿ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ, ಸೊ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ದ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟೆಡ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಅದರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಸಬಾರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ಸನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಈವನ್ ದೇ ಫೀಲ್ ಈವನ್ they are given the proper importance has been given to them, and even when the communication is being done, obviously the manager can expect the cooperation from the side of the employees. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಸೊ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನ್, ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಎನಿ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಟೆಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಅದರ್ಸ್. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಸಬಾರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಇನ್ ಟು, ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನಲ್ಲ ಬಟ್ ಮೇನ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಹೆಡ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಟೇಕನ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ they'll give their ideas so that can be taken. Okay, and when the communication has been delivered, so we can expect the positive reaction from the side of the subordinates, mainly because even they have been taken into consideration while taking the decision regarding this communication. Okay, so hope you are clear with this. Yes, the next point is be aware of language, tone and content of the message. Yes, so very important. On the communication effective ಆಗಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ we should be aware of the language, the tone which we use, the content of the message. Yes, let us see in detail. See, the content of the message ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಆ ಮೆಸೇಜಿನ ವಿಷಯ ಏನು, ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮೆಸೇಜ್. ಟೋನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಒಂದು ವಾಯ್ಸಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಏರ್ ಎಳಿತಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಟೋನ್. A language used, okay, for the communication that has a very greater role to play. Okay, the language used should be understandable. Okay, so whatever the language used, ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಎದುರುಗಡೆ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ that language should be familiar to them. Okay, so the language should be understandable to the receiver and it should not ಅಂದರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವೆನ್ ದೇ ನೋ ದ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಫ್ ದ ಟೋನ್ ಇಸ್ ಫೇವರೇಬಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಫ್ ದ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡೇಬಲ್, ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್, ಎಸ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಫೇವರೇಬಲ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಸೈಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದ subordinates. Okay, hope you are getting with this. Yes, be aware of the language, tone and content of the message. So when any message has to be communicated, ಯಾವುದೇ ವಿಷಯ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ವೆರಿ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್. ಯಾವ ವಿಷಯ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಅದು ಕೂಡ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟ ಇರಬೇಕು. ದ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಫೆಮಿಲಿಯರ್, ಓನ್ಲಿ ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅ ಫೇವರೇಬಲ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಸೈಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ convey the things of help and value to the listeners. Convey the things of help and value to the listeners. What is this? Andre, so avarige ಏನು ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಕೊಡಿ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನನಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಲಿಸನರ್ಸ್ ಯಾರಿದ್ದರು, ನಮ್ಮ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಯಾರಿದ್ರು ಅಥವಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ ಯಾರಿದ್ದರು, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕು, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ವಿಷಯವನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಸೊ ಅಂಥ ವಿಷಯವನ್ನು ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಕನ್ವೇ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ of help value to the listeners. Yes, see here, while conveying the message to others, it is better to know the interest. So first of all, whenever we want to convey anything, first of all we should know whether they are interested in that, whether our audience are interested in that. That has to be known. Yes, so know the interest and needs of the people with whom you are communicating. If the message relates directly or indirectly yes, to such people, yes, directly what happens is, so they will have a good response towards it. Okay, so whenever we are going to communicate, first of all we have to check whether that information is needed for them. Okay, so whether it helps them or whether it gives any value to them, that has to be checked. So if directly or indirectly the message or the communication helps them, so we can expect the favorable response from the side of the employees. Okay, yes, so that is one thing. And next, ensure proper feedback. So ensure proper feedback, not only communicating the one side communication, like even we have to get the feedback from them. Only with the necessary feedback, only if we get the necessary feedback, we can analyze whether our communication was effective or not. Okay, see, the communicator may ensure the success of, yes, as I said earlier, the success of communication can be ensured, yes, by asking questions regarding it. So if we communicate, but if there is no response from the side of the employees, in the sense, yes, they are not interested in it, and andre avrige adu bekilla, avrige artha agtilla ee reetiyagi, but by getting the proper feedbacks, by asking the question, if you get the proper feedbacks, yes, you can say that yes, the communication was effective. Okay, the receiver of the communication may also be encouraged to respond to the communication. The communication process may be improved by feedback, okay, received, to make it more responsive. So communication effective agbekanta helidre mainly the feedback has to be received. So with the proper feedback, because now one side maatadta hogtide, but what they have understood, that can be analyzed only by asking the question. So if they properly answer our questions, yes, so we can say that yes, even they are aware of the things. Okay, so that is regarding to ensure the proper feedback. So if the communication wants to be effective, or in order to improve the communication, we have to get the proper feedback or proper response from the employees or subordinates. Yes, next is communicate for present as well as a future. Okay, so communicate for present as well as future. So whatever the information or whatever the things that we are communicating, that should be for the present, also for the future. What is this? So present in the sense, for time being we are going to give the certain instructions or anything we are going to communicate, but that also should help in the achieving the objectives of the organization. So whatever the communication that are being taken place in the organization, it should have the idea of present as well as future. At present we have to finish the task, for that necessary communication has to be done, as well as for the future, in order to achieve the objectives also, that communication has to help. So that has to be kept in mind. Okay, so communicate for present as well as for the future. Next is follow-up communication. Follow-up communication. Yes, so what is this follow-up communication? Not only just giving the ideas, or not only just one-sided communication irbardu. So when we receive the feedback, yes, we will come to know whether they have understood the aspects or not, and next we have to follow that communication. Okay, on the follow-up anna madbekagtade. See here, there should be a regular follow-up and review on the instruction given to the subordinates. So whatever ನಾವು ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಅದು ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Such follow-up helps in removing the hurdles. Okay, in implementing the instruction. For example, so you will just give the instructions, ಏನೋ ಒಂದು instructions ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ಆ ಕಡೆ ತಲೆನೇ ಹಾಕಲಿಲ್ಲ, what happens? Yes, so if they have any doubts, even they'll be having no chance to clarify. But when we follow up the instructions, when the instruction given is being followed, yes, regular ಆಗಿ follow up ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, yes, if there is any hurdles, even that can be identified and even they can ask and clarify their doubts. Hope you are clear with this. And finally, be a good listener. See, improving communication effectiveness. Okay, so in that last point they have said, be a good listener. See, in order to be a good communicator, ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಭಾಷಣ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಅ ಗುಡ್ ಲಿಸನರ್. See, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. We have to speak less and we have to listen more, right? Yes, when we listen more and more things, what happens is, so we will come to know about more things and even our knowledge will improve, and finally it will add up to the good or effective communication. You see, when you speak to others, ನೀವೇ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ you will just share what the things you know, but when you listen more and more, you will come to know about the unknown things too, so that even the knowledge, your knowledge also can be improved here. So these are the certain tips. So be a good listener. So improving communication effectiveness. In order to make the communication effectiveness, or in order to make the communication effective, we have to follow all these steps. Okay, hope you are clear with this. So first of all, in order to communicate, the executive should have a clear cut idea about what he is going to communicate. Next, communicate according to the needs of the receiver. We have to see what is his need. Okay, so after seeing that, we have to communicate. Next, yes, so consult others for any communication that has to be communicated. Before communicating, so the manager or the executive, he has to consult others, so that even they will give their own ideas. And be aware of the language. Yes, whenever we communicate, we should know whether the subordinates or the employees, they are aware of the language, and the tone, content, everything should be crystal clear. Okay, next, convey the things of help and value. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕು ಅದು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅಂಥ ಈ ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಎನ್ಶೋರ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ದ ನೆಸಸರಿ ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್. ಓನ್ಲಿ ವಿತ್ ದ ನೆಸಸರಿ ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ the effectiveness of the communication can be improved. Communicate for the present as well as for the future. When we communicate, we have to think of the present as well as the future too. Okay, next, follow up communication. Not only just giving the instruction, it has to be followed up. And finally, be a good listener. Okay, so this is regarding the concept of communication. So hereby I am going to wind up the chapter of directing. Hope you are clear with this. We have started with the concept of directing. So functions of management. In functions of management, we have one of the function as directing. So first we started with the concept of planning. Planning is the first aspect. After planning, we will organize. After organize, we will move on to the staffing. After staffing, staffing in the sense right person for the right job. So when the staffs are being employed, next we will go for this direction. So actual action begins with the direction. Okay, so in that we have seen what is the importance of direction, why an organization requires this. Okay, and next we have moved to the concept of elements of directing. In that we have supervision. So in that we have seen what is the feature, importance, everything. Motivation, we have seen what is Maslow's need hierarchy theory, everything we have discussed there. Okay, next, leadership. Okay, so how a good leader should be, what is the qualities of leader, everything we have discussed. Okay, next we have moved into the concept of communication. So in that we have discussed all this aspect, and finally I am at the end of this concept of improving the effectiveness of communication. Hope you are clear with this concept. Okay, so first of all you should know the meaning of directing here and what are the elements, and even every elements are being explained here with its importance, features, and further more. Hope you are clear with this session. Okay, thank you.